will, but just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. This guy's not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And off we go from Sin City. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Coming left is Genty. He's got a gain of 6 there. This one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Genty on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're not.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
For Las Vegas, 1st down.
Genty from the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to Genty. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Made by Demetrius Knight.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
Run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. He's trying to do it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series.
And I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Bengals nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And the only guys happier than his fantasy managers last week were his pass catchers. He checked every box of what a great game looks like, down to the trio of touchdowns and the almost 400 yards he put up. And unsurprisingly, with how well he and this offense played, they earned that W.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32.
Play action now. Burrow. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. This play is going to be a gift to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
For the Raiders.
Good return for him. Up past their own 40. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Keeps away from one. Finds the in route complete. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Eric Stokes skinned there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's caught. Chase has it. And they're They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Gun. First down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
11 MT.
The option. Here's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's good for a Bengals.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And
Looking to throw, Burrow. Setting up the screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Raider
First down, play action. On the left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
43-yard line.
And off to Genty. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it was...
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders now lead by 10. Carlson now to add one more.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
14. Bengals 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We'll pause now as trainers come out to work on an injured player, and this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game. 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 1-score game before halftime. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
Bengals 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hauled in again, it's Bowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
21. Bengals 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Bengals, first down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
11.
From the gun, again to Brown. Breaks a tackle. He's still going.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they traveled the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. The results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
Here's
and
Burrow.
inches at the 24-yard line.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Less than a yard.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Gun. Got. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
He was taken down.
I don't think like that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a lot of favorite.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a biggest first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
On first down, Genty. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
Taken down.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up second.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The Mafe bringing that play to a halt. 9th play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Escapes the pocket, and he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more.
Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 18.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 25.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Straight ahead with Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds him on the crossing line. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Second and 1.
On the ground with Jency. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This is Jency. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know the points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency has got to be a sky high right now. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It is caught left side. Into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Bengals 32.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
Cincinnati.
Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 33 yards. That's a Vegas first down. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he has this down to the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! Demetrius Knight has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
11.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled for no gain. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second
Here we go.
and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
On 1, ready?
Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
17.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
He's back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs from 37.
11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 2.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Gun.
Receiver in motion, going left. All the left side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, you kind of This happened a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack. He doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. At the Raiders' 25-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bengals trail by a field goal. Offensive line, this is second and 4. Throwing is Burrow. Finds the in route complete. They get this down to the 7-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
11. Can.
He'll look to throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, and even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Let's get set. 180.
Setting up to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals jump in front late.
Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. Position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive down. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to throw.
At the 40-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice jump there.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Jenty. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60, tracking 60.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Bengals 39.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. First down from the 41.
Bengals first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.